Hi YouTube, it's your girl Zaribarbi, and today I'm finally back with another video. Oh my god! Y'all, I'm so sorry. I've been so behind. I've been slacking. Today we're going to be doing a full face with all new products. Literally every single thing I'm using today is going to be new. Y'all, I've literally been in the makeup store like every day this week. It's because I'm a neutral girly and I be getting products that be too yellow for me. So literally every single product that I'm using today is a very neutral formula. To start off, I feel like I want to be glowy underneath this base. So I'm going to go in with this Ruby Kisses Glowy Skin Filter. Just because I feel like I want like a little glow underneath this foundation, because the look I'm going to do today is going to be super matte. So I just want just a little glow on the cheeks. Just a little glow on the cheeks for me. And I really love this, like even just like as a everyday. Like if you do like soft makeup, you will love like a glow filter, like a halo glow. It just gives you such a glow. When I'm barefaced, I love like a dewy face. Like I love my face to be like greasy. So this kind of adds on to that factor. It's just so yummy. Like y'all see the reflection? The little particles in there. You can also use this as like a highlighter too. So it's like a 2-in-1, depending on how you use it. But we're going super matte today, so I don't mind just a little bit of like sheerness underneath the foundation. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris True Match in the shade N9. I believe this is also like a neutral brown shade. Like it definitely is. And I really like this applicator because it's kind of like perfect for like applying bronzer. So that's great. I'm going for like a medium coverage. I feel like it's gonna end up being full coverage anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But this is like my bronzer placement. I always put some like right into my brow and then down my jaw as well. I've been loving a super dense brush to blend out my bronzers. So this is just a mange brush. This is a blush brush, but I like how dense it is. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm remembering that I forgot to tell y'all what I primed with. I moisturized with Vita Skin Food. And then I primed with my Fenty Pro Filter primer as well as the Hydro Grip primer. But I like how like supple. Y'all don't mind this dookie on my freaking jacket. I was marinating meat and yeah, that's what that is. But this bronzer is pretty, and it definitely has a little coverage on it because it's definitely covering some of my hyperpigmentation. I always like to go in with bronzer first because I feel like bronzer kind of makes things muddy sometimes. But I guess it kind of depends on what you're doing. So I just like to push it back into my jawline, like so. And then for the nose, I just kind of keep it simple and just buff out the tip and just define like my bridge with like soft little tapping motions. Once we're giving glazed donut, I want to go ahead and lay our concealer before we put our foundation, because I actually want to give the concealer a chance to sit for a little minute. This is my Born This Way concealer in the shade Warm Beige. This is a neutral shade, and I feel like it is like my perfect color. Like, I feel like either concealer is either too light on me or too yellow. I feel like this pulls, like, this is only like a shade or two lighter than me, and it pulls like not too yellow. So I want to keep the concealer pretty high. This is the Juvia's Place liquid blush in the shade Blush Lily. And I'm gonna put this kind of high as well, right underneath my concealer. Yes, but y'all, I've been looking for like a super pinky liquid blush that's like gonna pull like a little bit more ashy instead of like the deep pink. Like, I don't want like a deep pink. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish setting spray that I'm gonna be using between things, y'all. This is new too. I got a travel size of her because I didn't know if I was gonna like her. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed that I did not put this down before I put on concealer, but it's okay. And I'm actually gonna take this pink and kind of like round it off on my face because it's a lot of product and I didn't blend it before. So we're gonna make it work. I should have just kept it right here. But this pink pulls so pretty, like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is another mange brush. This is the pointed brush number 19 I just used. Y'all, my base, I've been working on this base. Like, I've been crafting this in my head for such a long time, plotting, waiting for the perfect time. And today's the day. Today's the day, okay? For foundation, I got the NARS Light Reflecting in the shade Syracuse. I'm gonna be putting this on with like a little Real Techniques brush. This is a buffing brush. And y'all, I be having to put foundation on my nose because if I don't, my nose be red. So yeah, I'm kind of doing stuff backwards, but like, it's okay. It's not that deep. It's not gonna matter. It never matters, okay? Literally. But I'm just gonna stipple this kind of all on the lower half of my face. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about light reflecting this formula because I don't know. I just feel like I'm a matte girly through and through. So like light reflecting, I don't know. But I do feel like this is like a perfect shade match for me. And we do look a little crazy. So let me go ahead and reinforce my bronzer on my forehead. And I feel like if y'all be like struggling to like blend your makeup, if your foundation is like not pulling how you want it to, I don't know, like try like using your bronzing brush to like reverse what you did, kind of. I don't know. Cause it just kind of like makes everything seamless. And y'all, I didn't let this concealer sit way too long. Cause I know how my skin gets. Y'all, I bought new brushes today, so I'm so excited to use this brush. This is from the Sephora collection. This is the number 2 concealer brush. And I'm going to spray, I think I'm gonna spray the brush instead of my face for this because I don't know. But I like that it's angled. That was kind of like, this is kind of the reason why I bought this brush set, because it's a set of brushes I bought literally today. And I knew I had to have this brush. And this is so pretty. And it's meeting right up with the concealer. Y'all, this concealer, when I tell y'all, I've been using like the e.l.f. Camo Concealer for a minute. Just because, I don't know, you kind of just stick to what you know. And like, it's worked for so long until it hasn't. And I'm just like, why is this so bad now? I don't know. It does, like, my under eyes do terribly with that concealer. So I had to find something new quickly. And I kind of have to like tap out some of this blush because I put this blush way too far out. So I'm just gonna take my blush brush once again and kind of reinforce my blush. Y'all, this is so pretty before the set, and I love this brush. Like, she's tea. Y'all need to go get y'all some Sephora collection brushes because, like, I'm really just gassing it because it has this angle. But this angle is low-key inconvenient in certain, like, areas of my face. But I'm not going to complain too much because the beat is still flawless. She's an angel. I look like a doll. Like, oh my gosh. Y'all, I've been searching high and low for the perfect light pink liquid blush that's not gonna pull orange, that's not gonna pull freaking like fuchsia. I want pink. Like, I really wanted a baby pink, and y'all gonna see that later. But y'all, this is a powder puff that I need to wash. I'm just gonna flip it inside out, and I'm going to take the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Easy. No! And I'm going to just set up underneath my eyes with that. Honestly, I don't typically set without a sponge pass, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. Y'all, we kind of creasy. We super creasy, but I'm not mad because I know it's my fault. It's actually my fault. That's the only reason why it's okay, because I like to lie, y'all. I tested these products out already. Like, I tried them, and except for the like the brushes are new. This is for brushes, but I have like put this concealer on. I just didn't record because I don't know, actually. It's probably because I'm lazy. Really, nigga? I kind of like to set like all over my face with this. I didn't highlight the bottom of my face because I'm trying something new. I also didn't like highlight like my jawline or anything because I feel like sometimes when I do that, I be like making like my makeup look not seamless. And like, when I do my makeup, I want it to be seamless. So like, you know. I didn't put anything at all whatsoever on my lids, y'all. Yeah, I feel so like weird that I haven't put anything on my lids. My overhead light died, sadly. Let's actually not talk about it. But for blush, I got the Patrick Ta Just Enough, y'all. I literally got this specifically for this look because I've been looking for a baby pink blush for like the longest time. I'm so excited about this. It's kind of ashy looking with my makeup. I don't know. Oh, she look a little bit better when we diffuse her out. We don't want to give ashy. We want to give... Yeah, I never put blush on my nose because I really just don't like that on me. I low-key want to put this cream on top of that. If y'all have ever seen like the cream... I don't know if this is Patrick Ta, the method where you put like the cream on top of the powder. I think that is Patrick Ta because this is his method. I guess, I don't know. Y'all, the blush is pretty. She's pretty. Next, I don't want to do too much blush because the point was just like new makeup, okay? The point was not, let's put on hella blush. I'm going to be going into my NARS Laguna Shade 6 bronzer just to smooth out those final kinks and whatnot. And I feel like this is what brings the look together, like the final bronze. Because it really just, I don't know. It kind of like just blurs any imperfections within your blending. So I'm gonna be sweeping this and kind of muting down my blush a little bit. I don't know, y'all, that look a little heavy. Look a little heavy in the bronzing department. But it's still cute though, so not too much. I can't see on this side. I can't tell what's too much. I feel like I put my bronzer super low. I don't put my bronzer this low. But I really do like a nice like angle brush to get in here for my bronzing. And y'all see how the bronzer just melts the blush and it just becomes one unit? That's what I like to see, okay? This makeup, look. She's doing the damn thing right now. I can't lie. I feel like we need to touch her up just a little bit more on this side. Because she's stunning right now, I can't lie. And I like to do the same thing. Bring it down my jaw. Up the side of my face so everything's kind of coherent. For my lids, I'm gonna take the same thing. I'm literally using the highlight brush by Sephora. This is brush number 5. And I'm gonna create my shadow for my bridge bone. If your nose contour is not like contouring your nose, this is probably the step that you're missing. And I don't like to do my brows before all of this because by the time I be getting done with my brows, my makeup is gone. I don't want to use this bronzer. I'm be using the Juvia's Place bronzer palette shade 2. And I'm gonna be sweeping that on my lid. Yeah. I like that. Okay, that's not new, y'all. But the brush was new, so it doesn't count. Anyway, this is the Sephora Collection Powder Foundation in the shade 28.5 Neutral. And I'm just going to be taking the brush number 3 in the Sephora Collection. And I'm going to be putting this right down here to kind of carve out my jaw. And to also kind of reinforce my face. Y'all, this is a flawless base. Like, I feel like this is the most flawless base I've ever had. I feel like I'm low-key greasy. Y'all, is this the perfect base? Let me know. Y'all, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Pressed Powder. This is the last powder that I'm going to be using on my face. And this is just going to brighten my under eye a little bit. Because I didn't opt for like a bright under eye. But if you want like an elevated, lifted look, y'all see how it like kind of like brightens. And I like to use this brush because it's like good for getting in here. Y'all, the base is flawless. This is the most flawless my base has ever been. And it still has a little bit of radiance to it from the foundation, from the skin. What is that shit called?
Motherfucking, down, ham, a fucking sandwich.
The fucking thing? What was that? I don't know, girl. Fuck it. I'm trying to figure out. Next, let's talk lippy. I'm really gonna powder my lips with what's left. Nothing too major. For the lippy, I'm going Cork on the liner. This is my favorite MAC liner. And then I'm gonna go right in the center with Fortune Cookie. I love Fortune Cookie, y'all. Fortune Cookie has my heart. This is Ginger Snap. I always call this lava cake. Ginger Snap to line my lips again. I feel like I should do a pink lip, actually. Let me add some pink to this. Yeah. I think my lip gloss might be expired because it's definitely doing something weird. I don't know, but I'm still gonna use it.
Fuck that, man. What the fuck is that?
I'm actually loving this lip. I'm glad I do pinky. Is my lip gloss gonna fuck with me the rest of this video? I could see where this is going. Cause I can see where this is going. Next we got a tight line. a quick one too. I feel like tight lining is never super deep. Like, just do it. And it ties the look together. I feel like this is way... I keep like overly tight lining my eye. Lashes, y'all. I'm really actually over this whole thing. I kind of need to spray my face while I put on lashes. Ooh, I could tell she's tea. I can tell she's tea, y'all. This is the final look. I literally love everything that's going on. Super pretty. It only took us like an hour and 10 minutes to do. But anyways, this was my full face using all nude products. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you love. And hit that bell so you get notifications when I post. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I post like reels, short little videos of me doing makeup or whatever if you want to see me throughout the week. But until next time, guys. Love you. Bye.